Hi everybody, I'm here in Boston at the Harrison Ave Goodwill Bins. I am ready for some work today. The cool thing about this location is attached to the bins to the right is a retail location. So I thought I would spend a little bit of time at the bins and a little bit of time at the retail location and see where I do best. Let's go find some great stuff. My work cut out for me today.
Let me see this one, Mom. Is this good?
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, it's new.
Here's my cart. Some nice t-shirt guy on his way out tossed this Lululemon scuba hoodie to me. I thought that was so nice. Take that. These Everlane slippers, tossing back. I thought they would be good, but they're all discolored, so those are going to go back. I love this black maxi skirt. This is exactly the type of skirt that I've been looking for. Not so much for brand, but for style. I really like that. Found some Scotch and soda. When I first came in, I found these on clouds, but they're just pretty beat up. I grabbed them at first glance, but I'm going to toss those back. This is an Ireland shirt. It's like a rugby by Lansdowne. I don't know that it's anything special, but it's kind of a cool looking rugby. Some Levi's. Those are Rocco size. This was a new with tag dress, but it's just H&M, but I thought it was pretty. I like this Madewell cardigan sweater. Typically their cardigans, like with a wool blend, do pretty well. This is an extra small, but I just saw this on the patch, on the elbow, so this has got to go back. I like this vintage Robert Scott golf sweater. I think it's really cute. However, stain in the center. These comps are mixed, but I actually really like this design, but this has got to go too. Big stain, I can't chance it, and the comps aren't like amazing. This looks like so much work, but it is a vintage Lucky brand wool cardigan from the 90s. It's actually awesome with this big flower. I just haven't looked at it close enough to see if I should take it home with me. Maybe I'll poll my friends on Instagram, because this is a vintage silk Tommy Bahama. Sometimes these patterns do well, I don't know. All right, I have never seen it this quiet here before. It's actually unbelievable, but there's also nothing new coming out. I found a single Hey Dude, not keeping that. This Allbird is in really great condition. Usually they are just so beat, but I just can't find it. I really thought this was kind of cool too, a single Vince boot. I'm always fascinated when I find things that are actually white at the bins. Can't find that. Found a single Jack Rogers. I like these New Balance. These are in pretty good condition. They're nice and neutral. Some Olakais too. I'm only finding singles, which is so sad. Maybe some Sorels. I don't know what these are. Those are nasty. These Tory Burch, they lived a good life. Someone wore these into the ground. Gonna leave those behind. Madewell high-rise skinnies. These definitely stay behind, especially with the rip knee. Those are two things I'm just kind of staying away from. These are nice little LO Bean boots, but I'm not going to get those. All right, they brought out some hard goods. I grabbed this New Yorker canvas bag. Comps are between like 15 and 25, so I grabbed that. I'm so sad because I found a single Veja. Oh, I'm so upset about this. I can't find it. Love this little polo hat for me, so cute. I like this little tray. I might use this for some of my pens. And I thought this basket was really cute too, and it's really lightweight, so I just might throw some stuff in there. Finding quite a few Scotch and soda. This looks like Dirty Arms, but yeah, I like this brand. It's a good bread and butter brand, I think. Generally, it's super quiet here. And here's my cart. All right, they just brought out some hard goods, and I grabbed these two advent calendar. This is from Glass House. This is from Molten Brown. Both of these are like over $200 retail. And they have a lot of stuff inside. They're not totally full, but I thought it would be fun, depending on what they charge me, to take it home and see what's in there. I also found a pair of Doc Marten boots in there. We did okay. So I just left Goodwill and I FaceTimed Angie for a little bit. She twisted her ankle and they sent her home from work because she was limping so hard. So we FaceTimed and I had a little snack and drank some much needed water. Right at the end of the bins, I found those two incredible advent calendars. I can't even believe what they retail for. I looked them up quickly. One was like $330 and one was $250 at quick glance. I was unfamiliar with both of the brands, but they were elaborate advent calendars. Some of the things were missing, but some were in there. So I thought it'd be really fun to just go home and go through all the drawers. They charged me $1 for each one. I spent $49 in change there. So everything I got from the bins was under $50. So now we're gonna go next door and then we'll go home and we will have a huge haul. So let's see how it goes. This is seriously so cute. This is $120. This would be so adorable outside. Oh my God, I wish this would fit in my car. It's definitely too big. Someone's gonna be so happy to find this. Oh my gosh, it's like that wicker that is weatherproof. It's so nice. Oh my God, I love this. This too would look so nice in front of our new TV, although I don't know how long it is. We need like 71 inches. That's $170. It's really nice. Hi everybody, it was so much fun to get back to the bins in Boston. It's been a while and I was so happy to be there, and like most of my trips to the bins, when you're in the moment and you're digging through piles of clothes and touching weird things, sometimes you're like, what am I doing here? And then I get home, I wash everything, I start running comps, I look at the haul and I see all the amazingness that I got for $49 and change. The Boston bins do not charge by the pound like they do in New Hampshire. Clothing is $1.75, shoes are $3, kids clothing $1, accessories $1, and I feel like hard goods, I'm not a big hard goods person, but most of the hard goods that I got, all of them, they charge me $1. In some cases, you make out when you're shopping by the pound, like if you find a lot of silk or light scarves or little accessories. However, yesterday, I think I actually did much better by getting things by the item. The one big score of the day was that advent calendar. It's right here by my side, but this is so heavy. I think it weighs like 7 pounds, no joke. It's so heavy. This is the Molten Brown of London advent calendar. This retailed for $300. It's from 2000. Whoa. And every item is in the drawers. There are 2 items that look like they are like half used. Other than that, everything looks like brand new. Every drawer has a little gift. This one has a little candle that is branded Molten Brown London. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of this brand, because this was a new to me brand. A lot of the high-end products do these really extravagant advent calendars. So when I saw it, I started to peek through and I opened a couple of the drawers, and to be quite honest, I just thought the boxes were beautiful, this and the red one. And I'm like, oh, these would be fun to just do with my family. My husband has a thing for getting like the $1.99 advent calendars with the really bad chocolate, and then the kids don't open them and he's like, why isn't anyone doing the advent calendar? And we laugh every year. I'm like, because the chocolate is like wax, Jay, but it's like his thing, he loves it. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice to keep the box and do some like high-end chocolates in here? Although the tradition of Jay's chocolates is kind of set in stone, but I end up throwing them out every year and the kids don't open them. So I thought this would be really fun. This I'm going to sell. The red one, however, was missing most of the pieces. Okay, here is this one. This is the one that I think I'm going to keep, but I'm going to take all the items out and sell them as a small bundle because there are only 8 out of the 25 drawers in here that had items, but the inside of this I think is so pretty. This broke off, it just needs to be glued on. I'll come in close to show you. I mean, even empty, this is clearly worth $1. There are like little 3D images on top and they create a scene and it's just so cute. The only thing is they both smell of perfume. So maybe I can put chocolate in this one at Christmas time, or maybe once I get everything out and wipe it down, I'll show you some of the things that are in this one. So this was the bottom drawer here. And this is how I discovered the company on this one because it wasn't on the front. This is Glass House. Again, never heard of it. This is the Kyoto in Bloom diffuser, and then it has the Glass House little gold stand, and you can see the holes up there, so you can do like a little fan of diffuser. This was like the big gift at the end. And they're all packaged in here. There's foam surrounding each of the items. But like I said, a lot of these were missing. I think I said I counted 8 out of the 25 that were here. But it is really fun to just open. Like this feels a little bit sticky, but I'm gonna take all these out, clean them up, and then just see what I can get. Maybe $20, $30 for the 8 items that are in here. It really depends on how popular this brand is because I was very unfamiliar with it. This little box has an adorable candle. I mean, really, really well done. So somebody must have had these hanging around and finally decided to donate. Sold comps on the white one, 129. I don't think I saw any available right now. That could mean maybe a little bit more, who knows? You just never know. I'm unfamiliar with both of these brands, so I'm going to enjoy doing some research on those. But that was certainly a highlight. Let's get into the other things that I got. I believe I counted that I had 25 items and I spent $49. I will likely double my money that I spent just by selling the insert of the Glass House advent calendar and then selling the white one. I'm pretty excited about that. I have a couple things that are still in the wash, which reminds me, today's video is sponsored by Earth Breeze, which is how I washed all of my items here. So Earth Breeze has this fantastic new packaging, still the same incredible power to clean your clothing. I literally just got these 2 items out of the dryer and they smell so wonderful. It comes in this thin package, super compact. You just tear off the back. They look like fabric softener sheets, but they're not. These are ultra concentrated laundry detergent sheets. I usually take them and I just tear them and I toss them on top of my laundry. They dissolve really fast with a powerful clean. There's no mess, there's no plastic jug. They're easy to store, they're easy to transport. It's so funny because recently my husband said, I don't remember the last time I bought regular detergent. So I feel like I have been a convert for some time, and Jay does a lot of the laundry and he's been kind of quiet about it, but he uses Earth Breeze all the time. And finally this month he's like, Earth Breeze is just so awesome. Totally unsolicited. He was just saying how much he loved it. We haven't bought traditional jugs of detergent in a very, very long time. The eco sheets are pre-measured. You get to control how much you want to use per load. So I typically use 1 sheet for a normal large load of laundry. But when I come home from the bins, that's definitely a 2-sheet job. I'm always so grateful for Earth Breeze on bins trips because I always do a lot of laundry on those days, and this day was no exception. I washed everything from the Lucky Brand wool cardigan sweater to these items that just came out of my light load. So this is a BCBG Max Osria sweater in this really light peach. It's ribbed and it's cropped, really adorable. And then this polo Ralph Lauren just came out. Earth Breeze offers flexible subscription plans delivered straight to your door via carbon offset shipping. Because unfortunately, you will never run out of laundry, but now you'll also never run out of your favorite detergent. I think you should give it a try. If you decide to go back to your old stuff, they'll refund you your money, no questions asked. It's risk-free and I really think you're gonna love it. Making a positive impact for the environment doesn't have to come at a large cost to you. My clothes are clean, they smell fantastic, and I feel like I've done something good for the earth just by doing my laundry. Go to earthbreeze.com/LoriTata to get started with 40% off. That's earthbreeze.com/LoriTata for 40% off your subscription. Now let's get back to the haul. These sneakers I picked up for my mom. They just got out of the wash. These are New Balance. They are in such great condition. I loved these. They're like a light gray and a very light tan suede, or like a taupey suede color. The comps on these, the sold comps, were between $25 and $35. So if they don't fit my mom, I'm going to list them. I love throwing sneakers in the wash, and then I take them out and I shape them, tie the laces, and let them air dry. So these are going to Meme, and should they not fit her, they will be listed. They are a size 7, and they're beautiful. They're in excellent condition. This is another new to me brand, and I literally touched this and was like, this is quality. The brand is called Bella Rose, Bellerose, and this is a little sweater vest, and it is oversized. It's vanity sizing, so it says size 2, which is probably like a size medium. The funny thing about this is the style name for this is Angis, A-N-G-I-S, and that is my daughter's nickname, and I've never seen it spelled out anywhere. Somewhere along the line, we started calling Angie Angis. Anyways, so I laughed at this. So I could not find the adult version of this style, but when I Google lensed it, the children's version came up, and it was 110 euros for the kids version of this. It has since gone on sale for 79 euros, but I believe this is a really nice brand. I've never picked it up before, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you've sold it before. I always say this is what I love about Boston. I'm always finding things that are new to me. Actually, in that same light, I picked up these leggings. The comps on these varied, but I thought the style was interesting, and I really loved this like mauve-y wine color. This brand is called Leor. These are a size small, and this is the crossover band. So they're actually a little bit cut out. So when it's on, you can see a little bit of skin through here. They're pretty sexy. They're really nice, and they feel like they're so well made. Oh, there's the little logo right here. I'll show you the brand. Again, let me know. So far these first 4 items were all new to me brands. I think the rest is familiar stuff. But anyways, these are really cute. I'm probably gonna list them for $35 and hope that they sell like between $25 and $30. I think will be good. This, I don't know. I need to look up sold comps on this. I haven't looked. I don't know how this style is going to go. It's in really beautiful condition. You can see all the detail here on the neckline is really cool. I mentioned in the video that a t-shirt guy walked by and just handed this to me. I really think it's awesome how sweet people can be. I know the bins can get a bad rap and people can be really aggressive, but I found that all of the people who were there were absolutely lovely. And I have to say, the t-shirt guys, I said to one of them, I am so appreciative of your arm strength, because they dig and throw, and it really pisses people off sometimes because they just throw stuff. I don't have the energy to dig in these bins. So the bins in New Hampshire are about a foot deep, and they're long, you know, like picture like a Costco table, but it's blue and it's a bin, and then they toss the things in. All of the bins in Boston are the ones that start at the ground, and they're on wheels, and they come up like 3 feet. So I don't have the arm strength to just dig in. I mean, I could do it a couple pieces at a time. I also am amazed though that they upend the bottom. I mean, they just throw the stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how they can see what they want to see that way. I usually stand next to the t-shirt guys. 1, because we're looking for different things, and 2, they're super strong and they're always lifting things up. So I'm just friendly. I just smile a lot. I don't know how he knew that I would have enjoyed that, but sometimes you can get a feel. You look at people, you see what they're picking up, you get a vibe. So maybe I had a vibe. Anyways, he was very sweet, and he handed me this Lululemon scuba hoodie in a size 6. The size dot is on the inside here. It's this nice wine color. Definitely some wash wear, but other than that, great condition. It's just a tiny bit faded from wear, but I didn't see any stains. We don't have it under the light yet. I have washed it. I didn't like fully dry it. I got it about it's pretty dry, but I got it almost the whole way and then I hung it. I always wash my items from the bins unless they're new with tag, and I got about $250 worth of new with tag items that are hanging. So we steam everything, but anything that can be washed is washed. I picked up this Ralph Lauren hat, which is so cute. I don't want to put it on because I have makeup on, but I kind of do. This is so cute. I love this. I was thinking about keeping this, but I also washed this. And again, I tumble dried this for maybe 10 minutes and then I take it out and I shape it. It's 100% cotton. It's Ralph Lauren. I usually get about $20 for these hats. So this, I paid $1. I really like it myself. I probably won't keep it as much as I love it. I don't wear hats as often as I should. And I just got a Cisco Brewery hat in Nantucket and I love that. But it's a little bit lighter. I feel like this is a good one I can just like throw on and not worry. Anyways, it's Polo, Ralph Lauren. Always pick these up. I mean, usually if you can find them for a good deal, they're worth the pickup. Speaking of Polo, I also picked this up. This just felt like brand new, and it does have the big horse. Sometimes you get a little bit more money for the big horse, sometimes not. The comps are all over the place with Polo Ralph Lauren, but I think I can get 20 bucks for this. I'll probably list it for 32 and see how it goes. I mean, the retail on Ralph Lauren is very expensive. Polo is one of my favorite lines to sell from Ralph Lauren. And I just think it's really cute. I like the black with the little number 3 on, oh, number 5, number 3, sorry, I can read, I promise, number 3. I'm looking in the image of myself and it was backwards, so it looked like a 5. Okay, this I did end up grabbing. Comps on this were around $30 on average, I would say, maybe 25, but this Lansdowne, Ireland rugby. And also my son Rocco traveled to Ireland with his good friend Will O'Shea. Red hair, total ginger. And I thought to myself, if the comps aren't great on this, one of those boys will certainly claim this shirt. It is a size large. So yeah, it would fit both of the boys. I loved the detail on the back of the collar, the stripes here. It's in really great condition. I love a good rugby shirt. So the details are beautiful. I mean, you can see how the buttons are here. There's this really heavy cotton right here. There's embroidering, so absolutely awesome. I thought this was really cool for a $25 flip. This is a newer brand. I've never picked it up. I've heard of it before, but it's called Buck Mason. And I just searched Buck Mason Henley, and I could not believe the comps on eBay that were like $20, $25, $30, $35. It's really nice. It's kind of like a maroon, I guess. It feels like it has a little bit of like rust undertones, like when I compare it to the Lululemon, that's like a true wine color. It just says 100% cotton, made in Los Angeles, so it's made in the USA. I don't know, it's a nice size. It felt like really nice quality. I didn't realize it was made in Los Angeles when I picked it up, but the comps were decent, so I grabbed it. I picked up 2 Scotch and Soda t-shirts. This one, I showed you one that I left behind because it had kind of bad underarm stains from deodorant or whatever. This is a double XL. It just has a little bit of a pattern and it's navy blue. And then this one just has the Scotch and Soda little logo. And this is pretty basic. Scotch and Soda, great bread and butter brand. And then, oh gosh, I'm such a sucker for Madewell sometimes. I could not leave these behind. These were in a hard goods bin and they are in excellent condition. Just got these out of the wash. I did see one sold comp on this particular one. I think it was the same size as well. It's just like these pretty velvet tops. The reason I really hesitated, first of all, the comps aren't great. Second of all, I've had a couple velvet shirts from Madewell and they've sat for a long time. But then I saw a $35 comp on this and I just think it's so cute. I think it's so cute for fall. It's just a great basic. So I'm probably gonna list them at $24. And if I can get like 15 to 20, I will be happy. But I won't list them high, but I am gonna list them at 24. Oh, and in my last, I got a green one too, both size medium. In my last video, someone said, wait a second, did I miss something? You're liquidating. And I feel like I've like mentioned it here and there. But yes, in the month of August, I am planning to liquidate about 75% of my inventory. I have over 1,500 items. I can't seem to get below that. I've been even slowing down on my purchases. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's been a year of me purging, and my goal was to get under 1,000 items in my inventory, like to purge that much through the year. And because I've added so many things from my home during my declutter series, I just can't seem to get below a certain number, and sales have slowed down. So I think I just need to shake things up. August is 6 years that I've been reselling. So I'm gonna have a Q&A video coming out soon. You can leave me questions in the comments if you would like. But I'm gonna go through my inventory and identify probably my top 10, 15% of items that I do not want to liquidate, like below 50% or 60%. And then I'm gonna mark those not for sale. And then I'm just going to start heavily discounting my stuff. I haven't started yet. I want like summer to be just about done. We still have a couple trips coming up, and I just want to feel settled, and I want to feel like I'm in fall mode. So that is coming up, but I'm not going anywhere, and I'm basically going to liquidate as much as I can and then kind of approach it with a fresh set of eyes and just try to think about how I want my business to look moving forward. So way more details coming on that, but I did want to address that. I ended up taking this off of a Kate Spade bag. I thought I got footage in the store. I think there were a couple times where I thought my thing was recording and it wasn't, like a few times, because when I was looking at the footage, I didn't have much. Oh, and I did not buy anything at the retail location. I walked around, I saw a Lily Pulitzer dress that I considered getting. I saw an LK Bennett dress I thought about. Both of them were a little bit dated and I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it is, but I don't have the best luck at the Harrison Ave Goodwill. I don't know if I'm not there early enough or if my brain is just still in bins mode and then I go over there to the retail side and I don't want to pay retail prices, or if I'm just tired because the bins are exhausting, but I never really do great there. There are other locations in Boston that I love, so I just kind of cut my losses. I didn't want to get killed in traffic driving home because it can be so bad after 4 o'clock. So I walked around for a little bit. I saw some awesome furniture that I couldn't fit in my car, and then I left. So sorry, I don't think I had the best footage from today, but there was a Kate Spade bag that was really beat up. It was a great black tote, but it was just beat up. And I decided to just take this little charm, this little daisy charm, off of the bag. I'll probably just list this for like $15 and see if somebody just wants a little charm for their Kate Spade bag. I thought it was really cute. You can put it on anything because Kate Spade's on the back if you just like this and you just slide it through, you know, like a little loop-de-looped, and then it will attach to your bag. Okay, I did poll my audience on the Lucky Brand sweater because it was so heavy. And in the video, I'm like, I feel like I should ask Tina first, but I actually washed that. So it's clean and I did not see any holes on it. There's a little bit of pilling and there's a lot going on with that sweater. In fact, I think it weighs like 10 pounds now because I took it out of the wash and I didn't dry it. But my survey said 68% said to get it. And this came out of the gate strong. And I think it's because it's such a cool boho piece. So let me just tell you how many people voted. 383 votes for yes and 180 votes for no. So it was pretty strong that people told me to get it. And I'm so happy that I did. Sometimes when you're there, like I said, you just look at it and I'm like, oh, it's dusty. It's heavy. This is gonna be a lot to ship. If it sells on eBay, it's gonna cost like 12 bucks just to ship this. But then I'm like, okay, I looked, somebody had it on Etsy, I believe, or maybe Depop for $68. And I was like, if I can get more than $50 for this, which I'm pretty confident I can because it's awesome, it's a go. So this is also where the weight comes into play. This sweater, no joke, would have cost like $10 at the Goodwill outlet in New Hampshire because it's $2 a pound now, and it was only $1.75 here. So definitely worth the pickup. Let me grab it. Okay, here she is. This is so awesome. It's wool. Wait until you see the old tag on this. So I read somewhere that this was from the 1990s. I have never seen that tag. but this is like a bohemian dream. Look at the fringe on the bottom. So this is what we're gonna have to work on, is kind of detangling some of the fringe. When it came out of the wash, it was just a little tangled up, but look at the back of it. I have not seen any holes. This is just very weighty and it's a lot of work. I'm probably gonna list it around that $68 or $75 mark. It is well worth $65 in my opinion, because it's unique, it's vintage, it's in great condition, and it is a substantial piece. Like this probably retailed for over $200 in the 90s if I had to guess, maybe $175. It's awesome. I don't see a size on it, but I would say it's like a size small, medium. But we'll definitely include measurements, and the belt was attached. So thank you to everybody who voted, because I think this was a great pickup. So speaking of bohemian style, here is the black crinkle skirt that I got. This is air drying. I let it tumble for about 10 minutes. This is 100% cotton, made in India, thelittlebazar.com. It's got the little jingly jangle. It's a one size fits all sort of a thing. And it's black and it's really beautiful. And if Angelina does not claim this, I will list it. These are the items that are new with tag. So when I got home to do laundry, I always like to separate my new with tag items, and I'll tell you what each of these retails for. I thought this was so cute. This is just a Charleston cropped sweatshirt. This has a price tag. This is Altered States, and it has a price tag of $69. I'm not wearing my glasses. It could say 59. Oh my gosh, I literally can't read that. Maybe you can help me out. Is it 59 or 69? I thought this was adorable. I love the colors. I love that it's oversized and cropped. This is in a size medium large, so I thought this was really cute. I'll probably list this for $38. New with tag. This is a top that I thought was really nice. Now, Splendid doesn't always do great for resale, as I think a lot of us know, but this is really cute. This actually reminds me of something I would see on Nantucket or the Vineyard. This would have been fantastic for the 4th of July. It's a size small and it retails for $108. I mean, even if this sells for $25, someone will get it for over 75% off. I will probably list it again for $38 or $40. It's really pretty. It has this ruffle here, and it's one shoulder, off the shoulder, I should say, and then you tie this. You can do a nice little bow right here. I thought it was a cute piece. I don't know why Splendid doesn't do well. Maybe just because the retail is so high, it just gives people false hope that it's gonna resell for a lot. This is a dress that is very much Angie's style. I will probably give this to Angelina. This is just an H&M dress, and it kind of has this little pooling in the front. It's a halter style. Actually, I think this crisscrosses in the back. This little satin number. There is no price on the tag, but it is new with tag, and it is from H&M in a size medium. It is the brand Divided. I would be happy to list this. If I listed it, I'd probably list it for $28 or $28, maybe $30, and it would probably sell for $20 or $25. And then someone handed me this as well. It was new with tag, one of the t-shirt guys again. Actually, shout out to the guy who was there. I could not lift those Advent boxes out. They were in a bin. They were in a bin, but they were in like a storage bin inside the bin. And I just could not lift it out. And the guy's like, I got you. And he reached in and he grabbed the white one. It was way too heavy for me to get out. And he was also the same guy that kind of, when he was going through the bins, this is a separate guy than the one who gave me the Lululemon. He was just kind of tossing things my way that he thought I might like. One of them was a misguided dress, but I have not done well with misguided. It was new with tag. I didn't particularly love the style, and I just didn't think I would do well with it. This is a brand I've never heard of. It's called Lioness. I looked up comps on these, and they were like a fair amount of like $50 sales on these dresses, new with tag. And I feel like this white dress, there's just sororities, there's graduations, there's so much when it comes to a white dress, and this is like a really pretty ivory with some cinching. There's a lot of like little things hanging off of it too that I don't quite understand. I think that just like if you cinch it up, it just it makes the pleating go up a little. There's ruffles. It's really pretty. So 2 dresses, the Splendid top and the Charleston sweatshirt. I do have a couple hard goods I want to share with you, and then we will wrap things up. I guess I will not be listing the Kate Spade because somebody just destroyed it. He is such a menace. I just messaged my friend today and asked her about a play date because he is into everything. If I don't give him like a good 20-30 minute walk, he is just into everything. So there goes my Kate Spade tag. I'm actually sad. I really liked that. Lumpy, you're so fresh. Why'd you do that? I'm mad. What do you have to say for yourself? Good thing he's cute. You're fresh. Go. So naughty. Moving on. I got these Doc Martens. These came out in one of the shoe rotations. These definitely are going to need to be hit with the Doc Marten Wonder Balsam, but I'm hoping to get between $40 and $60 for these. I believe they are a size 7. I did look inside, 1 to see that the sole was in there, and 2 to make sure that there was a size, because I've been known to pick up shoes that get me excited and then I can't find the size on them. So these are actually in pretty decent shape, I think. Once they get hit with the Wonder Balsam, they will be wonderful. So maybe we could show a little before and after, because these definitely need a little love, but those should be good. I was excited to find Doc Martens. Again, weight-wise, these are probably 2, I would say 2, maybe 3 pounds top. So these would have been $6, $5 or $6 in New Hampshire, and all the shoes are just $3 here. I got this Pink Sky Christmas Eve 1,000 piece puzzle. It's really pretty with Santa and his sleigh. My mom loves puzzles, so I could always give this to her for Christmas. They probably charge me $1. My mom lost like a good 50 pounds on the fast metabolism diet. And so every time I see a copy of it, because there's recipes in it, she has lent her cookbook to several people. She bought it at a yard sale and read the whole book. It's from Haley Pomeroy. I call it the Catholic diet because you feel guilty doing anything on this diet. You can't have caffeine, you can't have sugar, you can't have alcohol. So it's pretty extreme. However, my mom really loved it. I want to say like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, you're carb heavy, and then Wednesday, Thursday, you do like no carbs and just lean protein, and then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have good carbs and you add some like healthy fats like avocado. It's complicated, but my mom loves it, so I got her a new Catholic diet book for her. I'm Catholic, so I'm making fun of myself, so don't be offended. This is just a little white tray right here. I thought this would be cute. I could stand up my liquid detergent or my hand soap, or I could use it for like an olive and cheese tray. The other thing I was thinking I could use it for is my pen collection. Sometimes I need like a little tray for my pens when I'm doing videos, but on second glance, this is pretty big. I love white ceramic pieces because I mix and match stuff all the time. In one of my previous videos, you saw that I got those little appetizer plates from Pottery Barn, and this is similar. I like finding unique shapes and mix and match things, so I think this is a pretty versatile piece. It was $1. And lastly, I think this is it. I got this New Yorker bag. It's a little canvas New Yorker bag, which I'm sure that's all you need in life, a little place for your stuff. I'm sure that you get these canvas bags when you subscribe to the New Yorker. This is brand new. They have different versions of this. I think this is the most basic of all of the different styles, but the comps were pretty good. I'm like, hey, this is new in box. This will be super easy to list and to ship. It has the box and everything. For $1, I will probably list it for $28 or $25. Several sold in the $20 range. So I should probably take Stephen Katz's address off of this. I hope he's enjoying his subscription to the New Yorker. Oh gosh, I'm apologizing now because I'm sure I have so much lint on me in this video. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm always pleasantly surprised when I go through my stuff and I actually see the great things that I found at a full day at the bin. I got there at about 10:30. I left that main store close to 2 o'clock because I called Angie in the car before I went into the retail location rotation. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah, a good 4.5 hours. And this is what I came home with. $49 spent. What was your favorite item? Have you been to the bins lately? I need to keep going back. And I felt like, you know, 25 items was not bad. There were days when I used to go to the bins and come home with 70 pieces, and I would just feel so overwhelmed. I am being a little bit more selective about what I'm getting, and I think today's haul was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thanks again to EarthBreeze for sponsoring today's video. Go to earthbreeze.com/LoriTata to get started with 40% off. That's earthbreeze.com/LoriTata for 40% off your subscription. Thank you everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.